What it do, what it don't, what it is, what it isn't. You already know what this is. This is Once. We're not saying magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into. Zien. I'm your host P5, aka P is for perfect. Haha, I wish. This is another episode of 5 Pairs With. I've got a special guest. I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get into it and we're going to do it like we're doing it for the TV. Let's do it, gang. Alright guys, like I said, I've got a special guest, Del. Thank you so much. Mr. Del Cleveland. Thank you so much. I've said your name right, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You know, I don't want to make mistakes. So, Del, he's happily and gracefully decided to join me, which, you know, thank you so much. I reached out to you just on a whim, you know, and I said, oh, would you mind doing it? He's like, oh, I wouldn't mind. You know, that he wouldn't mind. He's busy and he made time for me, so we finally made it. So I'm just glad that, you know, you made that time for me. So once again, thank you so much.
No problem.
Like I said, I always start with gratitude when I'm doing this, so I just want to say, I know I've already said it, but thank you for coming down, and it's really appreciated. So Del, tell me a bit about, you know, sort of, obviously I know your collection's crazy, you know, just looking at your page and stuff. So tell me sort of where that love started, you know, was there a particular shoe, older brother, dad? What was the genesis?
Well, I got my first pair in 1977. I haven't been collecting since then,
No,
when I was 11. But yeah, so I see him in the shop with my mum, pestered my mum, and eventually she gave in. I got him for my birthday, which was a pair of Adidas kick.
Okay.
But then I was a skinhead for years, so I didn't really use trainers. It was all Brokes, Doc Martens,
yeah, of course, yeah.
So it weren't, when I left school, basically I was a skinhead near enough to hold a school, really.
Oh.
The last 6 weeks holiday, which would have been about 1982, it weren't only me, everyone on my estate grew their hair out. We just sort of like morphed into casuals, you know what I mean? If that's what you want to call them, that's what we called ourselves. And the first job I had, the first pay packet, I bought myself a pair of lime green Adidas Gazelle.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Quick question, so they were lime green at the time, what year?
That would have been 82.
82?
Yeah, would it have been 82? Yeah, about 82, yeah. 82,
Alright, 82. Was people looking at them and going, they're a bit leery, or were people like, yeah?
Well no, because if I remember, there was only 2 colours you could get, if I think. One was green, one was blue. From what I remember, there may be loads, but from what I remember, and everyone I knew had the blue, and I thought, I ain't going to be the same as them.
Of course, get the lime.
I did have Forest Hills a little bit later on, but my main one was a Gazelle, because everyone had them, but I'm a polo mate, I had to wait till I finished school before I could get a job, do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean,
If I'd have gone to my old man, could I have those trainers, he'd gone, fuck right off.
You know? I mean, I tried that once. I went to my mum. I wanted some, you know, Nike Air Max, and she looked. She said, "How much?" And then and that was the last time I ever asked her for shoes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
That was it. I was like, all right. Once you get your job, you know what to do.
But I mean, back in the day, when my first job, I think I bought home 35 quid a week, and you had a lot of money. But it was different times then.
Of course, yeah.
So you used to get your clothes anyway, and trainers any way you could, if you know what I mean. There was always something knocking something out. You know?
Yeah, of course, definitely. So just sort of going a bit back to those lime green. So was that the pair that kind of started it? Like your first pair that you purchased yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I did have other bits and pieces. Bloody hell, I had a Cog Sporty,
of course,
do you know what I mean? And I've always all like fancied Adidas, but really and truly, I haven't really got back into it properly. In the 2000s, I started getting a few pair.
Yeah.
I probably had about 40 pair over that decade, I suppose.
Okay, yeah.
And then it weren't really properly until about 12 years ago I started
picking. So I guess that sort of kind of coincides with, again, the Special releases as well, maybe 2 years before. But I guess the Special sort of collection maybe did, I guess that sort of piqued your interest into the collecting again, really hardcore, I guess, because they started doing capsules, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think they come out about the October, I think, the Special, if I remember. But I'd had a major operation, I nearly snuffed it, so I was convalescing about 6 months.
Wow.
So I was getting paid from work, and because I weren't going out, I couldn't go out, to cheer myself up, I was buying trainers, buying more trainers, and I saw that's when I started getting, my missus started getting a bug now, because she's got a few pair, she's got about 100 pairs, so fair play.
You've rubbed it off on them.
So it ain't too bad. So when most men hide them from their missus,
of course,
my missus want to know what
she's like, oh, what have you got? Oh, did you get me a pair? Double up,
that size and all that, do you know what I mean? But yeah, and then obviously the Special come out, and I think I was invited to the first, only 3 people I knew. I was like, I couldn't go because I was still convalescing.
Okay.
And I was off work for months ill. So, but yeah, so since then I sort of like got the bug back since, I don't know, 2012 I suppose.
Nice,
2014 I should say.
Properly back in,
And I suppose over that time, say for I don't know exactly how many pairs. Say there's 100 pair Special come out over the 12 years. I couldn't give you a proper number on it. I probably had 90 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, and then got them. Thought I don't really want them, or you're a bit skinny. You think I sell that pair.
Yeah.
And you get them and they're too big, or you get them and they're too small. So I haven't got all of them.
Of course, but they've come through your hand.
Yeah, and there's pairs I didn't like.
No, of course, certain pairs they look good on the internet. You grab them in hand, you're like, actually, they're not as nice, or they don't look as nice on the internet. When you see them in hand, you're like, oh, I'll have some of that. So,
and I won't get stuff for the sake of it.
Me neither.
If there's a set of, I mean, I've got quite bad OCD. My missus will tell you I've got bad OCD, but for me, I don't think it's that bad. But if there's a City series coming out or whatever, if I only like 4 of them, I'll only buy 4 of them. I won't buy the other 2 just
to say it's complete. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I know, and that is the kind of temptation as well, especially when you've got the means to do it. You're like, since I can, I might as well. But to be honest, it's just going to sit there. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. Unless you're going to use them as bargaining chips for another pair you want, then it's not really just taking up space.
And the good thing about it, I mean, when I had that operation, I'd give up smoking. The smoking went nothing to do with the operation. So of course, when you weigh up the money I spend on tobacco or snouts at the end of the month when you get paid.
It's crazy.
And then I started having trainers. I was thinking, I wouldn't have seen those. When you go upstairs, when I was going upstairs and looking at the trainers, they had 6 boxes, you think, that's probably equivalent to like 50 packs of bags, which I've probably smoked in a month.
And you don't get to see those, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So when you were brushing your teeth, you're like, oh, there's a bit left.
It's like an investment, isn't it? So if you are ever skint, you wouldn't get the same. I mean, the special ones, some do.
Of course,
Annoyingly, I've got the Hardwicks that have just come out.
Okay.
But when they come out all that time ago, when they were first, I had them in my hand.
Yeah.
I had them in my hand. I was looking at them, but the week before, I bought a green pair, and I thought, should I get these?
So I need another green pair,
And they were similar, they weren't special, and I was looking, I thought, I'll put them back, and I've got them. Now they're going for $1,000, aren't they? On eBay now.
And it's like,
you know
but you know, it's kind of, we've all had those shoes where we're like, I should have got it, even if it was just to, like I said, flip it for something else I really want, you know, and I've left it on the shelf. I've done the same. I've left a shoe, I've gone in for a particular shoe, that shoe's sold out, this shoe's there, and I'm like, I didn't come in for this, so I've left it. That shoe now is like an A6 collab with a Fuser store. I don't know where they are. But and they're about $1,000 now. And I could have just picked them up and said, alright, you know what I mean? And if I didn't want them, I could have sold them, but anyway.
It's the same as queuing and that. Good luck to anyone who does it, but the way I see it, for me, I think, if I say a pair of trainers coming out tomorrow that I really want, and I queue today, so I've got to lose a day's money at work today.
Yes.
A day's money at work tomorrow because you've been up all night, so you'll be fucked.
Yeah.
So that's 2 days.
Of course,
then the price of the trainer, your transport there and back, whatever, you think, that money, I might as well wait until the reseller.
Yeah.
But then you're feeding their pockets. And I don't know whether I'm against resellers or not, I don't know. At the end of the day, that's with shops like your Adidas, your size, what would they sooner outside their shop? Load of resellers all over drug sellers.
For sure.
So at the end of the day,
exactly.
You know, it does annoy you a little bit. You think they've got them and you haven't.
And you
haven't. Well, I haven't queued.
Yeah, you haven't queued, and that's the thing. And I've always felt, and I'm, you know, just on that point, I've always felt the same. You know, I've always had a sort of. I understand resellers. It's fine. You know, it's a business. There's money to be made. You know, however, when the issue I have is when stores, they know who the resellers are, they can see who they are, they know that, hold on, these lot are genuine people who are out for it. They know that, hey, maybe some of these have just turned up. If you're a reseller and you've done the whole shift, fair dude. But if you've just turned up and, you know, and then the store people are like, all right, mate, and things like that, you know, it's kind of like, for the people who've queued and the people who've, it's kind of a bit of a slap in the face. If you're going to sort them out, but just do it on the slide, you know what I mean? Yeah, so,
I totally get that. You know. But for me, I could get it. Me and you went and queued up pair of trainers and you got them like, it wouldn't bother me.
No, exactly. Good luck to you.
It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I couldn't give a fuck who's got what and who ain't got what.
Yeah, I don't have to pay the money, right? If I want it, I'll pay it. If I don't,
you want to buy them for me, fair play. Don't moan at me because I've got them and you ain't. I don't give a monkey.
Exactly.
And you see people like slagging people off or whatever on the trolls and they're brave behind a computer, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is you think, if I see something I don't like, I just scroll past.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a fuck if
I know, it's strange, but again, what it is, the internet's allowed everyone to voice their opinion. We've all had the opinion, but now everyone thinks they've got to say it. You don't. Sometimes you can keep it to yourself.
Someone will start saying, me knocking your front door, don't do it beyond.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck to it.
Good luck to everyone.
If that's what passed their time,
then hallelujah to them.
They say that no bad press is better than no press. You know what I mean?
Exactly that. So to all of you behind the computers, for those sharing love, those sharing hate, good luck to everyone. More blessings. Now we're going to get on to what we came here for, and that's 5 pairs with. So guys, let's get into it. Alright guys, so you know the premise. I ask our guests to pick 5 pairs. So 5 numbers at random. I give them the corresponding shoes to pick from their collection, and that's what we do. So the first one, let me see what I'll go with from our 5. So I think I'm going to go with, oh geez, let's start with a nice simple one. Let's start with number 4, most popular model in your collection. So this means the model you've got the most of.
The most popular. Well, right.
Or you can tell me what your interpretation of it is. And by the way, guys, I tell people the things, and I really need to start explaining because everyone thinks differently. So I hold my hands up if it's not in line with what you thought.
It changes every day. This week it could be flats, next week it could be ZXs.
Oh.
Because I'm only 5'7", so I like a little bit of height. Do you know what I mean?
5'8",
and plus at my age, 58, walking about in a flat all day, it does.
Yeah, no, it does.
Kills your cars.
Yeah, of course.
So what I've gone with a ZX. I've got quite a few ZXs. The reason I've gone with this ZX, it's a ZX at 8,000, right?
Ooh.
And the reason I've gone with these, the simple reason is one, because I'm a Brentford supporter. I've not got any college, well I have, but red and white. I'm a sucker for a white trainer with red stripes, or red trainers with white stripes.
Okay.
This is even better because it's red, white and black, which is Brentford colours, right? And the reason I like these is because I couldn't get them anywhere. So they come from Hong Kong, from a fella called Eddie Chang.
Okay.
He sent them over from Hong Kong for me, and I waited anxiously for about a month for them.
Nice.
And I was going to wear them on holiday, and then COVID hit, and we didn't go on holiday. So my holiday was cancelled to the following year.
Yeah.
Then it was cancelled again. So they were 3 years in the box, right? 3 years. And the reason I like these pair is because I like the gold. Because they're Olympic. They're the Olympic ones. And this corresponds with the Olympic flame.
Okay, love that, love that. Love that.
They just say it different. And I thought,
beautiful.
I haven't seen many people with them.
I've not. And very timely because, I mean, they're not, but they do owe it sort of the new Berlin for Overkill, you know, sort of do owe itself to this. I mean, it's white, black and gold or yellow. Do they call it gold? Yellow.
Yeah.
So so this is a great shoe because I really want that shoe. Yeah. You know. So tell me about this shoe. So when did you pick this up? You picked this up.
You know, it must be 4 years ago. It must be at least 4 years ago. Yeah. So I contacted Eddie in Hong Kong and I said, look, these have been released in Hong Kong. Any chance you get them to me? And he's a massive collector. Yeah. Massive collector in Hong Kong. And he said, yeah, no problem. So obviously he sent them over to me, and they got stocked at customs.
Of course they did.
No,
good old customs.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done, Lex. So I had to pay an extra 25 quid or whatever.
Not too bad.
No, it is what it is, but
still 25 quid.
I was dying to wear them because I thought no one's got them.
Yeah.
But then I did. Obviously, he'd done it for a few other fellas. Well, good luck to him. Do you know what I mean? But I've never seen them on foot on anybody else.
Yeah, I mean,
do you know what I mean? I've seen the odd pair on, I'm a member on loads of groups.
Yeah.
And I'm moderator on the annex, but I mean, I've seen them on loads of groups, but I've never seen any on foot.
Yeah.
And it's just the gold bit that does it for me as well. I just think they're just nuts.
No, they're a beautiful pair. And let me just show the people. So obviously you've got the, you know, the white midsole. You've got this. It's kind of like a shine. It's super soft. This, I think it's a leather.
Yeah.
It is a leather, right?
It's like a leathery suede.
Yeah, super soft actually. And then you've got a suede there, which again is a fine suede. You've got your plasticated bit at there, at the back there. Your red stripes with that sort of black outline. Of course, you've got that white mesh, and you know, like Dale said, you've got that gold trim there, and at the back on the heel tab.
They've probably got a tenner's worth of liquor proof on them.
Gotta love it, you know what I mean? No, there's no stains on this, so super nice. You've got a blue green and black insole with gold writing, super nice. You got that sort of, I don't know what.
Torsion bar. Right?
Yeah, I want to call it a dirty sand, dirty murky green kind of torsion bar. Failing that, it's probably none of the above. Because
I think it's supposed to. I don't know whether I thought when I first see it, I thought it was supposed to be gold, but I don't know whether
it's not. Yeah, I mean, it's like a sort of. Yeah, it's kind of more leaning towards green, but again, my eyesight's not quite great. Really, really great shoe. So tell me, so the ZX model, is this like a model that you've got quite a few of them?
Yeah, there's loads. I mean, obviously, the special crew, they bring out quite a few ZXs. They bring out at least one every drop today. But there's loads of different styles ZXs, loads of different. I've got the other one, which I was between this one and the collaboration with Bape.
Oh, okay, the black pair,
I did like the green, but I thought, no, the
black camo's much better.
Yeah, I got that, and I put them back, got the black ones out, and then put them back. And I thought, no, I'll go with these. Because I know a few people who's got the black pair.
I think this is a great pair because again, I've not seen it, and you know, I'm hoping that when I do these, people do bring shoes. Again, I'm not Mr. Adidas, you know. So when people who Adidas collectors come on, I like to see what they have, and it makes me go back and sort of have a look and you know, see when they drop to just learn a bit more. So yeah, really nice.
I mean, to be honest with you, I haven't even looked. You could probably get them now. I don't know.
I mean, it's a great pair anyway. So I love that, you know, you showcase this. I forgot to say, on the tongue you've got a nice little tray for with the Olympic flame, which obviously in the close-ups you would have seen, and the Olympic flame is pink, so it's not just your normal tray foil, it's got the little Olympic flame, so that's really nice.
On the tips of the laces there's something as well.
Oh, excellent. You see,
if it's gold or not.
It is gold, it's got some gold.
Oh, it doesn't say anything, it's just gold.
But so yeah, you've got the gold tips, which is a lovely touch. Again, Olympic base, so really nice, great shoe, man. It's a great one to start with.
See, I'm only at 7. I'm not being biased, but I think a small shoe, when you've got a great big foot, good luck to people with big feet.
They don't always wear
height, but I think when you've got a small foot, it's all compact. That's why I'm quite lucky picking up things, because obviously I've got good sized foot.
Okay,
do you know what I mean? So
you've still got to pay, you know, the sevens. If you're 7, are you 7, 8 or 7?
No, 7.
Okay, sevens still go there. Do you know what I mean? And they don't always have a lot of them, so it does depend. All right, cool, lovely. We'll put this over here, and I will now say your next one. Let's see. So we've done the most popular model. Let's say the dog's bollocks. So what I meant by the dog's bollocks is just a pair that when you put them on, you love them, or when you look at them, you just think, I'm the dogs, this is the dogs, the world is the dogs, no one's touching me when I wear these. Well, that's what I meant.
That's your interpretation.
That's my interpretation.
My one, see, I couldn't pick mine. I went for the Gazelle, right? The reason I went for the Gazelle for two things, right? One, as I said earlier, I've got the lime green Gazelle, and I believe this was the other colour that came out. They're not that old. These are probably from about 2004. Yeah, 2005. But this was similar to the colour, but I also bought them because they're Gazelles as well. So I do love Gazelle. Even though these are the special one, and they've got the smaller toe box, and they got this like thing that pops the colour around the top. But that's the special one.
That's the this one, which we know of.
I'd have had these in like a limey sort of lime green trainer when I left school. That was my first pair that I bought. Now, Gary and Special did bring out a green pair that Liam Gallagher had on, but it wasn't a special. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember off the top of my head. And it was that colour that I had, but in Gazelle.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But I mean, I say, these are probably. I've got a pair Kick, which is I think about 2002. They're my oldest pairs now.
Okay,
to be fair. They fall apart over time and that.
I know.
And I wear all. I try and wear all mine.
Of course,
Do you know what I mean? There's a couple of pairs I've had signed. Like Bez has signed a pair, and I've got a pair of LGs, which is my phone, like them. I've got them. But they're in a box, and I'm waiting for the day that I get Liam to sign them. It never happened.
I only broke these out literally yesterday. I went to the concert. What is that? A bit of dirt. I hate.
Who did you go see yesterday?
Liam. I went. Do you?
Nice. I went to see the Mod group, shop called the Mod 5 Clothing in Camden and Brighton. They did a little thing last night in Camden.
A little pop-up kind of thing. Or...
Yeah, it was like a little intimate gig with Miles Kane.
Oh, nice.
So it was alright. So fair play to them. They got me backstage and let me meet Miles Kane. And
nice.
He's a proper nice man as well. So fair play to the Mod 5 for letting me.
To the guys.
Let me jump on back there and get him to sign something. And funnily enough, the fella one of the co-owners of the mod farm said to Miles Kane, "This is Del Cleveland, he's got more trainers than Ian Brown." I was thinking,
no, don't say that.
But then again, apparently Ian Brown's given all his trainers to Africa.
Okay,
so I don't know,
Ian Brown. Listen,
I don't know how true that is, but
listen, it's only shoes, mate. It's only shoes.
Exactly, mate.
So the Gazelle, a classic model. I'll just go through. Obviously, suede blue. I don't know what we'd call this blue. This might be leaning towards. I don't know. It's a navy.
It's not a denim blue.
It's not a denim blue. It's like a navy royal mixed, just a beautiful blue. I really love this tone. really love this tone. 3 stripes, obviously, and white midsole. You know, not much more to say. Yeah, inside white insole with blue writing, and on the tongue you've got the blue trefoil. So tell me about the Gazelle. Like, just talk to me about the Gazelle and like what this shoe kind of sort of.
Well, for me,
means,
I mean. That is, if you got someone to draw a picture of a casual, you would either put them in Deodora or Gazelle.
Okay.
Or probably a Forest Hill.
Yeah.
But normally, if it was an Adidas with stripes, someone would automatically go, in my eyes, would always go for Gazelle. And everyone I knew back in the day had a pair of Gazelle. But I say there weren't that many colours. I think it was dark blue, there was this colour, it was lime green. If I remember, I think that was it. Well, they're the only ones I see anyway.
Yeah.
And there may have been other ones, but great shoe, comfortable, and it's timeless, isn't it? It goes with
definitely goes with everything. And again, just the comfortability of a Gazelle. Like, I've always had Gazelles, you know, over the years. You know, like I pulled out a pair the other day, the London pair with the bulldog on it, and I love London. I was like, oh, I forgot about this pair, you know, and just comfortability, you know, because I don't really wear a lot of flat shoes. Because, you know, just my feet, I've got an arch. So, but Gazelle, I always find I can wear them hours on end. You know, not a problem.
And these, I mean, I'm so pleased that he brought these out because I've got the white pair as well. But I went to that event up in where did we go? Darwin. The other week, right? And I had my white ones on. I thought, we stayed in an hotel, wore my white ones. After we went in the pub, and some woman spilt some red wine, and I jumped out of the way.
Oh my God.
And then, even though they probably had loads of liquor proof on it all, it worked. So I got back to the hotel, there's a red dot. So I need to, that's just reminded me, I need to
give it a little, I know, I can't stop looking at this little bit of bloody dirt. I don't know, it must have been
you get some washing up.
I'm gonna, get them cleared.
You do liquor proof yours though?
Yeah, well, I am. Jason marked them up. Same thing.
See, these one, not these, but that one you could probably hold under a tap.
Oh yeah, of course. Just give it a slight little brush. You're good to do. Yeah, man. All right, lovely. Love a Gazelle. Like I said, one of my favourite models, and again, great shoe, guys. Not much more to say about a Gazelle except classic shoe. Really, you know, if you're a shoe collector of any kind, whether you know you wear Nikes, Adidas, Pumas, you should have this model.
And that is also just like a terrace casual, if that's what you want to call it.
Popular model. For sure. Okay, so number 3. Okay, so we've done most popular model in your collection. We've done the dog's bollocks. So now what I want to do is I want to go maybe and say, let's go for the latest pickup, a model that you've picked up recently. It doesn't have to be the latest, but it's, you know, it could be the latest, but it could be.
Without saying, mate, these Garwins, I got a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Everyone, you've seen these.
Yeah, and I bought the Ardwicks as well, but everyone's seen the Ardwicks. Now, when these come out a few years ago in the dark brown, or light brown, whatever colour you were tan, I got them in that colour. I got them in white.
Yeah.
And I think my missus has got them in like a creamy suede. Ooh. I didn't bother with the LG, the Noel Gallagher's. But these, I like slippers. I've worn these about 4 times since I've had them. I had them on last night.
Nice.
I nearly forgot to put them in the bag this morning. But these are just lovely. And I know everyone moans about the shoes.
Okay.
They say they look like geography shoes. Well, they're meant to be.
Yeah, they're meant to be for a little walk around.
A
bit of walk around, a bit smarting yourself up.
You don't even know you've got these on your feet. They are so comfortable. And when they said they're bringing out Garwin again, I hadn't seen it, I just heard. Wicked. I just thought it was going to be a different colour. But they put the perforations in the toe and that on this one.
Yeah.
Really nice shoe. Really, really nice shoe.
Oh, first time I've had these in hand, and Jesus Christ, the leather on this is butter.
Ooh. It's like Marge, isn't it?
Ooh, Jesus. I mean, the Lacombs, if you've got the Lacombs but don't have these, same leather basically, because the Lacombs are beautiful leather. I don't have either. I didn't pick up any. I want the Lacombs, but you know, I was counting the pennies. But Jesus Christ, the leather on these, the suede is butter. You run your finger, of course, that suede touch. Again, the heel tab is. Don't want to speak out of time. Yeah, suede as well.
Yeah.
So suede there. Beautiful leather, soft as hell. Suede there. Don't want to rub my finger over it too much. Then you've got the leather toe box, again suede. Of course, you've got that beautiful gum sole. Inside you've got leather insole stitched in, I believe. Yeah. And then you have the Adidas Garwin with the black trefoil on the tongue, and the tongue is suede. Beautiful pair. So tell me about these. Like you said, fit like butter. Sorry, fit like glue. Super comfortable.
Yeah, mate. I mean, the other pairs I've got, they're all the same. They're all lovely, but
Really?
I really like this colour.
It's a beautiful
It goes
colour.
with anything, do you know what I mean? I really do like this colour. I say I had them on last night, a black pair of trousers, I think. Yeah, I did, yeah.
Nice.
But they are really nice, and my missus is after a pair now.
Okay.
And I just see...
I don't blame you. Great pair.
I just see Danny Royston, I think he just bought his missus a pair, and they're about that big.
Ah, they got to be the cutest things alive.
That's size 3, I think.
Oh,
I didn't
love
think
that.
they went down that low, but
Neither did I, yeah.
you can hang them in your car.
No, I know. This is what I was thinking. I was thinking of getting the because I didn't get them on release, but the Homer Simpson, Stan Smith. But I was like, I'm not gonna wear them. So I've seen them in a size small. I might just get them and put them in a little box.
I've got a colour pair of those. I can't stand the Simpsons. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. Oh, really?
But the show, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, I've got 2 pair. I've got the actual trainers, the actual Simpsons trainers, which are lovely.
They look
and then I've also got ones that Bobby bought out. Bobby Mack bought out the McCartans. They're like a McCartan.
Sure. Yeah.
They're like they're green, and I think they might have one of them on the back.
Okay. I'll have a look.
But they're really, really nice. But these, if you haven't got these and you've got a chance to get them, everyone was raging about the Hardwick, which I totally get.
Yeah.
I've got them as well, but these and the Hardwicks are the 2 that I bought. I didn't bother with the Blackburn because I got them when they come out a few years ago from Blackburn.
Makes sense.
And I didn't bother with the Com because I got the original pair, which I had on the other week in Ibiza actually, do you know what I mean?
And is that leather super soft as well?
Oh mate, yes, it's like them, but obviously it's leather all over, but you don't realise you've got them on your feet sometimes.
Yeah, gorgeous.
But they are a lovely, lovely trainer.
Yeah.
They're one of my favourites at the moment. Probably change tomorrow.
Yeah, no, of course.
But as it does,
And like these, I can just see, obviously, you're on your yacht. That's a yacht for most of us. You're on the yacht, and you know, you get me, though, you've just popped a bottle of champagne, or maybe it's beer, or maybe you drink water, because some of us are teetotal, so shout out to you guys. You know, so yeah, exactly, love to you, you know, so Ibiza, teetotal, we'll talk about that.
Well, you say that, I've got rat ass, but we won't.
Because
I don't drink, it affected me.
Yeah. I love that. But this on a boat, or you know, you're just down in the garden, you know, pottering about, not too much pottering, no literal pottering, but what a shoe, man, you know.
Yeah, they're nice for trousers, they're nice for tracksuits, and they're nice for shorts. You know what I mean?
Beautiful, soft leather. Again, guys, if you get a chance to have them in hand, wow. I didn't know they was that soft, so yeah, thank you for bringing these. I love this. So okay, so we've got two more pairs to go through. So just lately at the moment, you know, before we get into those second pairs, like what's really sort of just catching your eye with Adidas? Like, you know, what is it? Is it just the quality of the stuff they're bringing out? Is it the fact that they're sort of, you know, they're bringing some stuff that, you know, back in the days? Like what's really...
Well, I'm looking forward. I can't imagine this being it because it's the 10 year. They're going to be bringing more out. What they are, I haven't got a clue. There's a few pairs that I had that I got rid of, and there's a few pairs I never got a chance to get.
Yeah.
So will he bring those out? I don't know. Hopefully he will.
Yeah.
Or bring them out in a different colourway. You never know.
Yeah.
I haven't picked them up yet. And I met the fella when I went to Darwin, the S&S fella.
Okay, yes.
S&S.
Yeah.
Really, Pete, that's it.
Yeah.
Really, really nice fella and a lovely shoe. And I was looking at them the other day, and I thought, I was going to Ibiza, and then my son gets married. He gets married in Greece next month.
Shout out you, son.
Yeah, fair play. And I thought I don't want to waste money on stuff. But I don't need. I thought I'll pick them up. But just as well I didn't, because I've been told they come up big and you've got to solve
Yes, this is what I've heard. I've heard they come up big, and They're a lovely shoe,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
again,
yeah.
like you, I'm like, all right, I can't get everything. Let me put my ducks in order. So but we might find them.
Don't
Somewhere.
get me wrong, if I weren't going to a steak
of course, they're lovely.
the other week,
Yeah,
by the way.
Is it? Yeah.
By the way,
Because I went in 2000, by the way, so I'm out of touch.
When they said to me, my boy said I went there with three of my sons, right? Because I've got 4 sons.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
God
I've got
bless
8
you, didn't you?
grandchildren.
God bless
anyway,
you.
Right,
well done, no, congratulations on that, man. Well done.
I thought, oh God, I'm gonna either look like a fat pervert.
Yeah. Out of touch here.
Or 2, someone's gonna turn up, harpoon me and throw me back in the sea. Do you know what I mean? Because I thought I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb here. Do you know what I mean?
That big deal, man. Said throw me back in the sea.
But honestly, you just blend in.
Yeah.
And I was dreading it. And my boys know I was dreading it.
Yeah, of course.
But I had a brilliant time. I was fucking pissed.
Come
and
on.
I don't normally drink.
Yeah,
but my boy said, taste this drink. I think I drank a whole jug.
From the taste to...
Strawberry daiquiri, do you know what I mean? Done it. And then I was on gin, sambuca, mad. You meet loads of people.
Yeah, of
my
course,
boys are going around going, that's my dad over there. And
excellent. So dad's alright,
it was alright.
I love that.
It was good. It was a good day, and then the next day they put us in, which I was dreading that as well, but I had a good time there as well. Something called Ants, which is like I can't remember, Eurussia. Oh, it's some big thing. Do you know what I mean? Like a ravey sort of thing.
Nice.
And it took me back to my youth. But me and one of my sons, we danced for 2 days.
Come on. That's it. This is what I mean. Like I said, I went Ibiza last. I was young when I went Ibiza. This was. I went 98 and I think I went 2001. How many years is that? 23. So now when I go back and I'm going back as someone's dad and mainly everyone's uncles. You know what I mean? I'm going to be that old man. I'm like still pretending I got it, but I know.
I went to Ibiza last time I was either 85. I think it was 85 when House and that was just getting. You know what I mean? Like, the jazz funk sort of scene was dying out. And then you're getting more into like the house, you know what I mean? But then, as I say, the music changed. I didn't really go down the rave route because I started family in 1990. I sort of like went down the indie route, which I have ever since. I still appreciate certain music, but it did take me back to my youth last weekend.
Love it.
But yeah, so it was a good weekend. We're
grateful, man. We've got weddings, we've got children, grandkids. So always grateful, man. But so just back to the Adidas. So like just in general, like Adidas, because they've been killing it. There's a lot of good stuff. You know, special aside, just like the general stuff. You know, I'm seeing more people. You know, the Prime Minister's jumping on the bandwagon. But you know, that's always a sign of a brand that's of the moment.
Everyone's moaning about that. Good luck to him. Give him money, do we?
I mean, if you're now gonna base your style on the fact that the Prime Minister wore something, then you might as well throw it all away. Do you know what I mean?
And the way I see it, which I have said before, if you saw an 85-year-old bloke in a pair of them, you wouldn't take a blind bit of notice.
I know, yeah.
If you saw an 85 bloke in a pair of high tops, a pair of Nike Air Force Ones or whatever the kids wear, then you'd think, what on earth is going on there?
What is going on?
But that's for me. I just think Nike is more American.
Yes.
Even though Adidas German,
of course, it's European.
That's my thing. Do you know what I mean?
And everyone's got a pair of Adidas. I know they've said to me, look, this is on trend, wear it. But no one cares. We don't pay attention.
See, I don't follow fashion.
That's what I mean. Never have. It's just like I know. I mean, we don't. Obviously, we've all been part of tribes. When you're part of a certain tribe, you're gonna dress like that tribe. But it's not a matter of, oh, that person's wearing that. Oh, I got to have that. Oh, this is that. That's the new style. I've got to be in that. It's what I'm comfortable in and what I like. Like me, I wear baggy jeans sometimes, depending on what. But my thing is slim jeans. But because I come from hip hop in the 90s, I still lean back to baggy jeans. You know, sometimes I wear a bit of Adidas. I'm more a Nike man, but I wear a bit of Adidas. I might wear a bit of Puma. So I'm not really one of them people who's I've always been.
That's what I like, Andy. That's always that. So, I mean, I used to have a load of shoes as well. I used to collect shoes. It was murder. But I mean, trainer-wise, I've got a couple of pair. I've got a couple of pair of Nike indoors. The Wimbledons from back in the day. They're not the original ones. They're remade. But just because I probably never wear them. Do you know what I mean? But just to have them.
Just to have them, of course,
I've always been Adidas really, and shoe-wise, most of my shoes, I'll be honest with you, are probably pretty green.
Oh really?
Yeah,
And they do a good shoe then?
Yeah, I do like the Hush Puppies and that.
Yeah.
They're all right for work.
Yeah. And they're comfortable. And
Nice. And then Weller bought out a pair with Pretty Green, like a bro.
Yeah,
shoe, which I've got as well.
Yeah.
You can't always wear,
Pretty
you
Green,
know.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, next week I'll go Liam Gallagher on the Tuesday, and then on the Wednesday, my depot where I work. We've gone up for some award up in London, some black tie job, and I normally wear my tux and all the rest of it like I do, but I always take a pair of trainers with me and have a picture of me tux with trainers on.
I like that.
You've got to
be done.
And everyone says you should wear them, but I just
nah, wear them, but then
take a picture. I
want to be just like the rest. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, so now guys, we're going back to 2 more pairs we've got, so we're going to get into it real quick. So stick with us. All right, people, like I said, 2 more pairs, so we're flying through these. So, all right, we've got 2 more. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do, quick question. Number 10, is it the one? So if God forbid, you know, you was to disappear.
If I could only have one pair of trainers
is it
for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that is it.
Today.
Aha, okay.
Yeah,
right.
and you'll see the reason why.
Alright, the only reason I'm asking is, do I go number 2, the Grail, or do I go number 10? What should I leave till last?
I'd go with number 10 first.
Okay, alright, so we're going to go for it. If I had to have one pair for life, it would be this one. Go on, sir, and if you tell the people what the model is.
The Stan Smith, Mr. Stanley Smith. Because the simple reason is they do
give it a clap.
They do multiple colours of these. But these are the football casual, weren't they? The casual from the 80s.
Yeah. And you've got the proper pair. I say the proper pair. For me, the green pairs.
Because they go with everything. They're white. Yeah. I mean, I could have gone with the Gazelle. It was a toss-up, and then you've got different colours. You've got the white Gazelle. But I think these, for a hard-wearing shoe, they're leather. They go with anything. They're timeless.
Yes.
I mean, he's bought these out. They've been out forever, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
And they probably still will be out forever. And I did read his book, Stan Smith.
Oh yeah?
And
good read?
In his in his book, he's got a moustache there. No, he hasn't got a moustache.
Not on that one.
Right. The only day he shaved his moustache off was the day that he had the tongue made.
Okay.
He's always with a moustache.
Yeah.
But the day he went for this, he didn't
shaved it off.
Yeah, he shaved it off.
Ah, you see, peer pressure.
Whether that's
I think it was the times, you know, like if you were bearded back then, it was a bit more hippie. People.
But everyone thinks he's a shoe, don't they? They don't realise he's a tennis.
Yeah, I know. Everyone thinks he's a shoe. I know. I love that.
I mean, you can't go wrong with them.
No,
I mean, I don't wear them often as I should really, because there's other pairs that take
that's the thing.
But if you were to have one pair, I did have a Gazelle in my hand.
Yeah.
And I thought, if you got a certain bit of colour on, you ain't going to wear a certain colour trainer with it.
Facts,
But these will go with anything. So if I was to be, they said to me, got kind of desert island, take one pair, it would be these.
Great pair to choose. And again, the Stan Smith, I've got pairs from, I think, let's say 2000 maybe. They're still alive, like literally still alive. They might be curving up a bit, do you know what I mean? And yellowing a bit.
They do curl up.
But still alive. Obviously, classic pair, guys. White body, white midsole. You've got the green at the back with the white Trefoil and Stan Smith underneath. Of course, you've got the green Stan Smith on a white tongue. You got his boat race right there, and obviously it says Adidas Stan Smith. You got the perforated 3 stripes. I'm not teaching anyone to suck eggs, but if you're new to the channel, perforated 3 stripes, not actual 3 stripes. And of course, you got your lace bed with however many lace holes. I'm not counting today, but yeah, great pair, a great pair. And over the years of collecting Adidas, I can imagine you've had a number of.
I've had a few Stan
in and out, just wearing.
But the ones that I was going to bring, I've got these, but with Velcro. The free Velcro.
I've got a pair for my daughter that I've kept. They're dead.
Yeah, and I had them. I've had them years and years. They are a lot more battered than this, and I thought I won't bring them. I've cleaned them up. They're nice and clean, but they're not.
They're not pristine,
and they're green, exactly the same, but without the exactly the same as that, but without the lace.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean? But
That's
Yeah,
that's
I do. I never had them back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And when they re-released them years later, I grabbed them.
Made sense, yeah.
So I just think they're nuts.
It's a classic pair, and again, I always find Stan Smith, even though it's a general release shoe, I feel they always use. I mean, Adidas tend to anyway, but they use a decent level always because it's made to be durable. It's made to be worn. Do you know what I mean? Crease.
It's a tennis, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So good point. So so like they all. If you want a shoe that you're not going to spend over crazy money, you're waiting for the sale, but you want something durable, and because not everything's always fashion. You want something and it's comfortable. A Stan Smith. If you're new and to Adidas and you just want a first pair to pick up, you can't go wrong with a Gazelle or Stan Smith. Would you agree?
No, I do agree.
I think so. And again, Dels chose this as if he had to wear one pair for life today, that is, then it will be an Adidas Stan Smith. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mrs. She got a couple pairs.
She has got them. I think she has got this colour, and I think she might have them. She had a pair on last night, but they're the new ones, with the great big chunky soles.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly the same as that, but with a big chunky sole. They're quite nice. And I think she might have the pink pair.
Nice.
If I remember, but it's a timeless shoe, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Timeless shoe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Again, I think they look better. When we were in, where were we? We were in some shop. It might have been TK Maxx.
Okay, yeah.
Because sometimes you park upstairs, just walk through the Max to get
right?
I
love it.
And I look like that, something cool. And I've got a picture on my Instagram if you want to have a hunt for it. They had a size, I think it was a size 17 pair of Stan Smiths, right? Honestly. And I was going to buy them.
Yeah,
they were a tenner.
As a display.
When I was going to buy them, I was going to use them as a door display. And it weren't. And then something happened, phone rung,
and then it's off.
And I thought, shit, when I went back, they're gone. But there is a picture, because I put my next to it.
No way.
There was like 3 of them.
That would have been so good to have, And
I said to my missus, when I got home, I should have got those. I was next time we go there, but they've gone. But I think they were a size 17 or 18. I was thinking there can't be anybody with that size plate. Surely not. If he is, he's got to be in the circus.
He's got to be in the circus or basket. I think even basketball players have that kind of feature.
Mate, I could quite easily puffed up a pillar and got in it.
Bloody hell.
It was huge, mate. You know what I mean?
Ridiculous. Now, quick question. Obviously, you've got 6 kids, did you say?
5
kids. So, as kids, did you buy was that a thing? Little trainers
when they were little.
Yeah, little. I mean,
me and their mum got divorced, so I mean, they're older now. My oldest one's 34.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? My youngest one's 25, so they're right. They're old.
I know you said Joe, but I feel
I'm 58, so I mean, thank you. But yeah, I mean, when they were little, and the grandkids, when they first born, I'd buy them a pair of Adidas.
Okay, lovely.
With their name, I'd get their name put on them.
I love
you can either have their, it all depends how many letters you're allowed.
Of course, yeah.
Some of them have got their name, or I'd do Cleveland, I'd do Cleveland on one shoe and Land on the other.
Love that.
Yeah.
By any chance, do you know if they kept them at all? Or?
I would imagine so. I did speak to one of my daughter-in-law's the other month, and she said she's got them in a memory box.
Perfect,
But their pictures will be on my Instagram.
Okay, lovely. Because you know what, like I always say, like my nieces, and if they ever, when I buy them shoes, when they don't want them no more, just give them back. Because I know you're from. I'll keep her as a little archive. Because
the first pair of Adidas I bought my oldest granddaughter, who's 15.
Oh wow.
She's given back, so I've got them in I had them in my car frame. But then I thought, no, so they're in my loft.
Perfect.
Little tiny pair.
We love these momentum.
I think they're Adidas equipment, I think, if I remember.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Come on. They're about that big.
Love those.
They're a bit big for me, so I've been
of course, come on. Lovely, thank you so much, Dale. How have you found this so far, man?
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. I can wrap it all day.
I know,
so you better tell me when.
We got one more pair, so we're not stopping.
ADHD, OCD, ABC, I talk all day, mate.
Well, if you've got that, I must have it because I've not noticed and I've just been yattering away with you. So
it's undiagnosed, but I refuse to wait 3 years to have a test. I ain't doing that. I'll be too old to worry about that,
man. Life is for living, as long as you're living life and smiling. It's alright.
So I'm normally I fidget like murder, I probably am.
Yeah? No, you've not
fidgeting,
but not even. I fidget.
I don't even realise I'm doing it sometimes. You know what I mean?
The thing is, I do this, a lot of hand movements, and I'm looking back and I'm like, Jesus.
I'm holding it, I know I'm going to go, and I'm stopping myself to start Otherwise, I'm tapping and God, I don't even realise I'm doing it.
The worst thing is I wear teeth, like my Invisalign. So when I have it in, I'm always doing this, biting down on it. Yeah. So if I forget to take it out, I'm looking and you just see me doing that, like I'm in the gear or something. So I'm like, all right, let me take it out and make sure. All right, guys, we've got one pair left, and yeah, it flies by, guys. I'm going to tell you what the pair is. Okay, I didn't even need to look. So, Del, the Holy Grail in your collection. Now, guys, this might not be the holiest of Holy Grail because sometimes people don't want to bring out the big boy. But I'll let Del explain when he brings it out how it fits within that option.
Well, for me, right, it's got to be Brooksy Silver Birch. Now, the only reason I say that because I think these are the best of the best in the special, right? And I'm really hoping, Gary, if you're watching, to bring out these again in a different colourway. These are the nuts.
Beautiful shoe.
I think they are taken from a Denver, maybe. I might be wrong, I can't remember. But they're comfy, they're timeless.
Beautiful shoe.
They're just lovely, they're a lovely colour. If he wants to bring them out in red and white,
please do.
Yeah, or any colour. Whatever he bought out in these, I would purchase, I'll tell you, because these are the nuts. They're a lovely shoe, comfortable, and I just like the style of them.
Beautiful
nice shoe, and I was quite lucky to get them. I did think I'd get a pair, but so you can see I've worn them. They've got a little bit.
Yeah, as you should.
But
great shoe.
So they're the ones for me, mate.
Just so you know, and last week someone brought these as well. So I love great. So great shoe, a great shoe, and again, the colorway is beautiful. I was saying, I can't remember this netting I see
call
on
it a mesh net.
Yeah, mesh net. I don't know names, as you can know if you ever watch my things. But I've got a shoe. It might be a New York. Am I wrong? I don't know if New York's up is. But way back, and I always loved the mesh netting. You've got obviously the suede. It's I want to say marine aqua blue, maybe a lighter version on the mesh or nylon body. You've got I'm not sure what the
I think they're leather, and leather stripes.
Leather stripes with orange outline. Free, of course. You've got the suede. Of course, you've got your mesh tongue. Mesh toe box. Really nice mesh suede right there on the toe box. Again, Equilibrium saying beautiful things. The suede on the other side. Suede on the other side. Beautiful, beautiful light heel tab with a white trefoil. So it's not it's a blue, aqua sort of bit there, and then the white trefoil on top, and then on the tongue you've got an orange tab and with a white trefoil. Sorry, that was really terrible of me, descriptive. And then inside you've got the white insole with special. Tell me about this shoe, sir. Obviously it's beautiful. Sorry, leather heel insert.
It's a nice little poppy orange, isn't it? Make it pop a bit.
Super.
But I mean, I know Brooksy. He's a lovely fellow.
Yeah, super dope. Shout out Brooksy.
Yeah, nice one, Brooksy. I wasn't going to get him a sign them, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought,
I want to wear these.
If I get him a sign them, I'm not going to wear them.
No,
He's signed other stuff in my loft anyway. But I mean, I wasn't going to get him to sign them. Then I was going to get him to sign the bed, and I thought if I sign the bed, it's just going to smudge. So I thought I won't. So he signed other stuff. But if they do bring another pair out, I might
retire these,
and get him to sign. But they are my favourite. Of favourites.
It's a beautiful shoe. And again, I've seen a couple on feet. Again, it's not a shoe that everyone has, obviously. The people who have them, and I think it would have been in the special release it released, and I think the secondary market was pretty crazy as well. So you know, and again, it's such a wearable shoe. Just looking at it, you know, so you've got the 3M piping as well. I think when you take the picture, then just right there, it's got 3M, super nice. So
see, the good thing about these, some trainers you put on, and when you look at them down, they look lovely. When you look in the mirror sideways, they don't look like that. Any angle on your foot looks lovely.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I really, Gary, you've got to bring out another pair of these, my old son.
Please,
different colour.
So I can get a pair.
Different colour. Do you know what I mean? Don't release them in the same colour. Bring them out in a different colour.
Yeah.
Brooksy, got to do it, mate. These are nuts.
So crazy.
And I think whoever I talk to, they say to me, oh, they're Brooksy ones.
They're proper. Definitely.
People don't call them Silver Birch. They call them Brooksy.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Makes sense. I'm not going to say I'm good. I'm just going to have a cheeky look after this and just see how much they are on the secondary market. I won't be buying them.
What size are you?
I'm a size 9.5, 10. 10 Adidas really, but certain models like a runner, 9.5.
Yeah. See, normally flats, like when size bring out, I normally sometimes have to size down. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, mine's the other way around. So if it's a runner, I can size down, but if it's a flat, I size up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's but these I love.
They're so nice.
Really nice.
The build is good as well. Just like, you know, the materials. I mean, I love the mesh on this. Just like the weave of the mesh is really nice.
Yeah, it's like what they've got on these, similar. Do you know?
Yeah, super nice.
But these
those are the recent ones, aren't they?
Yeah, these are nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
All right, man. Well, this has been really beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do a quick recap of the shoes.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Del. It's been wonderful.
No
so
problem, thank you
lovely.
for having me, mate.
No, really enjoyed this. It's flown by. Again, I know you're busy, man. You're flying in from Ibiza, going to exhibitions, going to concerts.
There's always something going on.
I know there's always something going on. So you know, again, everyone's life is busy. So you know, I'm not trying to take the piss. You like, everyone's busy.
No.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. We've been trying to plan it for a long time
exactly.
to get me in. Do you know
what I mean? Perfect, you know. But let's do a quick recap. So we've got the silver birch, which will be your grail.
Yeah.
Let's put that there, or the Brooksies, shall we say?
Brooksy birch.
So we've got, if we had to have one model for the rest of our life, shall we say, we've got the Stan Smith and the beautiful white with green classic version. This is the proper version. I don't have it, but it is the proper version. Now we've got Garwin, which will be latest pickup. Yes, latest pickup. So we've got the Garwin in this beautiful leather. Butcher's Garley leather. It's butter. It's butter, guys. Then we have oh, I've got to go back.
The dogs one, I think, wasn't it?
Oh, the dogs, love it. The dogs bollocks. You know, you can't go wrong. Dogs. Classic Gazelle, lost my trailer thought there, beautiful, and in this lovely blue. If you've got a colour for this blue, let me know. I say a mix between marine and navy. Tell me what you think.
See, I'll be honest with you, I like the newer Gazelles that are coming out now, especially because they've got a smaller toe box.
Okay. Alright, and just on that, if we have a cheeky little look, I'll just give you a little close up so you can see, guys. You see what he's talking about there? This doesn't count, but it's just for reference, so we won't put it on the table of joy. And we've got the final pair, which was the brain, guys. The brain. I told you my memory is like water. And this pair is most popular model in your collection. So we've got the ZX.
Even though it's probably not the most popular.
But, you know, one of the most popular. We don't have to stick to the rules all the time. So ZX 8000. Does it have a name?
Olympic.
Just Olympic. That's what I call it, Olympic. Yeah, because
I think they are called Olympic.
They are, because they've got the Olympic torch. So what a beautiful array, a beautiful selection of pairs. And again, guys, as you can see, different models, different colours, different stories, and just really nice array. Super nice, Del. Once again, thank you for coming through. Thank you for bringing these 5 beautiful pairs, and thank you for your time.
No worries, mate. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.
This has been 5 pairs with the main man, Del Cleveland. I'll put all his details in the beginning. And I've been your host, P5, aka P is for Pick a Pair. And this has been 5 pairs with. Did I say that already? This has been once. We're not saying magazine dedicated to shit that I'm into. The end, guys. Stay dope, stay fly, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.